My dad was in his 20s when he played with baby dolls. I was 5 years old and he was in his residency. When we would go visit him in the residence lounge, there'd be about a half dozen baby dolls, all stitched up as the residents practiced in their downtime. It was that peer learning environment that helped my dad learn to be one of the best surgeons in the Boston area. When I was done with my visit, he would buckle me into the car, and from the back seat, I would yell, "Do Superman, Dad, do Superman." So he would flip up his white lab coat, flying back into the hospital to finish his overnight shift. My dad has always been my superhero, a thought that I share with the thousands of patients that he helps and heals every single year. See, it's no surprise to me that 42% of physicians experience burnout. There are huge sacrifices at home to practice medicine. In 1890, Dr. William Halsted of Johns Hopkins coined the phrase, "see one, do one, teach one," about his methodology of teaching residents, and it's still applicable and used today. And so in teaching, I want to tell you the three things I want you to know about teaching people in your group health programs. Number one is that your program promise is so important. One of my first jobs as a teenager, we were required to take a harassment in the workforce training. And I didn't know why I was there or how it would apply to my country club job. Later, as a mom, I signed up for an online course that would help me have my kids eat more vegetables at dinner, with the program promise that I would know how to make 5 veggie-packed dinners at the end of that. See, when you have such a clear program promise, it's going to attract the right people. It's going to give them the results that they're looking for. And it is going to be absolute gold for your sales and marketing team. It's going to be able to put together those, funnels and sales pages and collateral and social media emails that you need, and without, so much time and money, because you've gotten really clear about what it is that your course will give people with your program promise. Number 2, less is more. On a recent trip to Nashville, Tennessee, I would have loved a pair of cowboy boots. And the one store we found was buy 2, get 1 free. I certainly did not have room for 3 pairs of cowboy boots in my suitcase, so I walked away with none. We do the same thing in our courses with bonus stacking, adding in handouts and videos and resources, and it often doesn't relate to the outcome we're trying to have our clients get through our program. So for instance, if you're trying to teach stress management, it might make a lot of sense to have a resource that's a very simple one on breathing techniques, and order it from what's going to take the least amount of time to the most amount of time. Something very simple that's achievable for all. Number 3 that I want you to know is that assessments are crucial. Okay. We've all done a CPR class, right? And you go to your local rec center, and the instructor during the different phases will walk around and assess to make sure that you're grasping the concept of assessing the person, and mouth-to-mouth resuscitation and chest compressions. They check in. So when that final assessment that you were able to do, emergency resuscitation comes up, you can go ahead and pass all of those students with ease. Now, the same is going to be true of your group program. When you do little small check-ins throughout the way, you're going to have your clients have way greater results in the program, because adult learners actually only retain about 5% of what's lectured at them. So you might need different methods to make sure that your clients are getting the best results. How phenomenal would it be that through assessments, you would then have, be able to boast that 80% of your clients through your program and methodology achieve success. And you'll have those results if you implement assessments into your group program. I want to help you with more about your program. So come and jump into one of my free program audits at sarahtigender.com. My dad has a group health program, and just like being a surgeon, it took time, it took discipline and a lot of patience. But unlike burnout, creating your signature group health program is going to give you a leveraged offer. It is going to give you time freedom with your family, and it is going to give you true client health results. So I want to spend more time with you so you can spend time with those who need your time.